There is an endless amount of mods you can do to a G80 M3 or G82 M4, but these ones will actually make your car better. And I don't mean it's gonna make it look better or even perform better. It's literally gonna make the car operate better or even protect the car. Now, I will say some of these items on the list can be super universal. They'll apply to a whole bunch of other cars. But regardless, I think you should do them to a G82 or G80 M3 or even G87 for those of you who feel excluded. But there's also some stuff that's very specific to this chassis of BMW or just BMWs in general. So we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get to the first thing, and that is PPF. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I think it's worth doing an entire car like this. This car is super expensive. It's worth protecting from every single angle. However, let's be honest, unless you have the unlimited money glitch or something, spending $6,000 on PPF just isn't for everybody. And now, this is one of those things that's kind of universal on the list. However, I think it's especially important on a car like this, or pretty much any car that has a carbon roof. By the way, yes, I did just hit it with my ring, but it's PPF'd, so we're good. Now, obviously, it'd be great to PPF your entire car, but again, $6,000 to do the entire thing, like, that's a big chunk of money just to pay outright. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, you're getting such an expensive car, pay to protect it. I mean, that's easier said than done. However, there's one spot in particular that I think needs extra protection, and that is the carbon roof on these cars. So I'll tell you guys a quick story. I once went shopping for an F80 M3, and the car needed a whole bunch of work. Not too major of work, just like refresh stuff, and just like, you know, like refinishing and cleaning up some things. But the biggest thing that deterred me from buying that F80 M3, which was a beautiful spec, by the way, it's like tanzanite blue with Silverstone interior. Anyways, the biggest thing that deterred me from buying it was its carbon roof, because if you guys notice, these carbon roofs, well, they kind of slope down. So it's not just on top, it goes down and forward. So once you're driving, your whole front end is gonna be subjected to rock chips, to dirt and debris. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's paint. You can respray a bumper, a hood. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But you would hate to redo a carbon roof. So that F80 M3 that I looked at had some massive chunks out of the carbon. That alone made me not buy that F80 M3. So I want to make sure when I go to sell this G80 that someone doesn't look at it in the same way. And given the nature of a roof, it's so flat and relatively easy to wrap or put PPF on. So it's less material than obviously the entire car, and then it should be theoretically a lot easier to do in terms of labor than anything else. So you can probably even do it yourself. Now look, I'll caveat this one more time. If you guys can do your entire car, by all means, that's the best thing possible. But if you're not, at the bare minimum, do your roof. All right, let's get into some specific G80 M3 or G82 M4 stuff, or G87. I want to show you guys something that I recently did on this car, and that has to do with the wheel well. But before we do, cold start. All right, let's quiet this down for a little bit here, guys. But I want to show you something on the inside of the wheel well. Now, if you have a car like this, most likely you're gonna want to modify it. And typically modifying these cars, the first thing you do is wheels, wheel spacers. If you guys watched that previous video of mine, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And ironically, I actually can't see it right over here. Sorry, I thought you'd have a better view, but no worries. I'll throw up some B-roll so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Inside your wheel liner, you have these fins. And typically, if you run more aggressive wheels or wheel spacers, you will rub on it. As a matter of fact, you guys can see right now, the wheel is like pretty much right there. So I actually put these little shields that are more minimalistic and sleeker, so that way when I run these more aggressive wheels, it does not rub. I've been dealing with that rubbing ever since I put wheel spacers on the front of this car, but now the car is totally good. So if you guys want a car like this, I would highly recommend doing this. If you're not gonna modify your car and you're gonna leave the stock wheels, the stock stance, and not even put wheel spacers, which I would be surprised if anybody who owns this car does that, then yeah, you don't need this mod. But if you are gonna do wheel spacers even, or lower your car, or put more aggressive wheels, you should get it. I wish I got it sooner. Now, the next thing I wanna talk to you guys about is something underneath the car. Underneath these cars, if you guys didn't know, because it's not only on the G80 M3s and the whole G chassis cars, it's also on the F chassis cars. Basically, the oil cooler for these things sit right underneath, pretty much like the front bumper right there. And unfortunately, BMW, when they did it, they did not add any protection. All they add is like a little slit here. Now I know you guys can't see it, but again, don't worry, I'll add some B-roll. But essentially, there's no protection, it's fully exposed. So many people that I know and so many people online have instances where they're driving, they hit a rock, they hit something, and it punctures that oil cooler. And you guys can literally, I kid you not, lose all your oil and potentially blow your engine. Obviously, you don't want that. Thankfully though, there's a whole bunch of different companies that make a whole bunch of different solutions. Everything from a thin metal piece that you just put right on top of that and you self-tap into there, to a full aluminum skid plate replacement, even carbon replacements. Keys Motorsports actually makes 2 variations at this point, I believe. So if you guys need it, I'll leave some links down in the description below. I would highly recommend it. This one to me, guys, is a non-negotiable, because even if you're just gonna drive your car without modifying it, this could still happen to you and it's still a big issue. But if you lower your car, it's an even bigger issue. So if you get nothing else on this list, get that one, because trust me, it is the most important one. All right, so next ones are gonna be another generic one, but I think they're especially important on a G80 M3 or any car with some wide hips, and that's gonna be some mud flaps. Now these are some nice sleek TLG mud flaps from Keys Motorsports. They don't look like you know, Subaru STI mud flaps, but thankfully though, they still get the job done. They offer just enough protection to prevent any like dirt and debris and rocks especially kicking up to the side of the car. Now the reason why I say this is particularly important on a car with wide hips is because, well, the hips stand out. So having that mud flap is going to prevent less dirt and rocks from flying up to the side of your car, hitting your wider hips over here. Now obviously that's not going to be foolproof, but regardless, it's going to help. Also, I'm pretty sure that these cars come PPF'd right over here from factory. I can't remember because I think we removed mine when we wrapped the car. It's kind of similar to Porsche, so you should have that PPF protection over here from BMW, but then adding that mud flap is going to add some additional protection. Also, I do have it on the rear. I don't feel like the rears are as important, but I mean, hey, if you're going to get the front, you might as well get the rear so that it matches. But yeah, this is a super easy and simple mod. Not only is it going to protect your car quite literally, but it's also going to keep your car cleaner. All right, we're going to jump into some interior stuff because you know, why not? An area that people tend to mess up a lot on is this bolster over here, and that's because people don't really know how to get in and out of these seats. There's a particular way that you kind of have to like get your body over that bolster, and I understand it's not that easy, it's not that comfortable. So what happens is a lot of people end up like rubbing on this bolster every time they get in and out of the seat, and eventually they'll wear it down and it'll start to crack and break. These are very valuable, very expensive seats. You don't want that to happen, trust me. So there's something out there that I never invested into, but I think it might be a good idea, so I'll just share it with you guys. Some companies make protections for that bolster, and you can actually even get them matched to your seat. And I think that's probably why I never got it, because I don't think they make it in ivory. But some of the other common colors they do, like black, red, orange, things like that. But it'll go over this bolster and it should kind of look like nothing's there. Like it's meant to blend in with your seat. It should still look good. I've never actually seen it myself in person. Again, I never did it. I think they didn't offer ivory, at least the last time I checked. So maybe I'll get it in the future. But regardless, even though I don't have it, I figured I'd share it with you guys if you want to consider something like that. Anyways, the next and last thing I want to put on this list is something else that I don't have on the car, and that is some mesh grill inserts for the front of this thing. So if you guys didn't know, these G80 M3s, typically on a stock grill you have more protection, but if you go for a CSL grill like I have, or a Vorsteiner grill, which is even more open, it leaves your whole car exposed. You can get kind of similar to the oil coolers. You can get your radiators punctured by rocks and whatnot, because all this again is open. You guys can see how open mine is, but the Vorsteiner one is even more open. So what some companies sell is a mesh insert, which will go behind this grill and essentially stop any rocks from getting behind there. Now, I never got it because I'm pretty sure they only really make it for the Vorsteiner grill. I don't know if it would fit this style of one, so I never bothered, but maybe that's something else I'll try in the future. Again, I don't personally have it, but I figured I'd throw it out there. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to make this quick list to help out anybody who, you know, has one of these cars, maybe a G82 M4, G87 M2, or maybe if you just want to hang out with me as I ramble on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna try to make more videos about the G80 M3, so plenty more to come. But anyways, with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. If you don't listen that much, send me